Welcome to qnawire.
All right, so we're being asked to use the graph of f to estimate the max and mins and then find the exact values. No, in order to find the max and min, we first have to find the first derivative, and we can just first of all look at this function. We can see that there is some sort of local max and min occurring. This function actually, I believe, diverges to actually it never goes past this axis. It never touches the x-axis. I accidentally do that wrong. So that means we have some sort of possibility of this is possible of our absolute min, and then we have a local max. So we're looking for two different answers. So when we take f prime, so let's take f prime of x. This is the product rule. So this is going to come out to be 2x e to the minus x minus x squared e to the minus x, and then we can pull out a factor of x and e to the minus x. So this is going to give us 2 minus x, and we set this equal to 0. So we get x equals 0, and we get x equals 2. So just by looking at this picture, we know that the local min is 0, and we know that the local max is at 2. So this is f of 0 will be 0, and we know that f of 2 will be 4e to the minus 2. Now, to find the values at which f is increasing most rapidly, so it's saying essentially where's the greatest positive slope, and where's the greatest positive tangent line slope, and we're being asked to find the exact value. So this usually occurs at the inflection point. So this is when the second derivative of f of x is equal to 0. So we're first going to find the second derivative. So this comes out to be 2e minus x minus 2x e minus x, and then it will be again minus 2x e minus x and plus x squared e minus x. So we can pull out a factor of e minus x, and I'm going to combine these two terms. So it'll be e minus x, so there'll be 2 minus 4x plus x squared. And this polynomial right here, we set this entire thing equal to 0, and in order to find the roots of this polynomial, it can't be factored, so we have to apply the quadratic formula, which is negative b plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4ac over 2a, where a is the coefficient of x squared, of x, whatever in front of the square function, and then b is in front of the x, so in this case it's minus 4, and c is 2. So when you do this, you get 2 plus or minus root 2. So we plug this into our f prime because f prime tells us the slope, and we're looking for the most steep slope. However, we can actually skip this process from plugging in, and we can actually look at this graph. We can say, okay, since 2 is our local max, anything above 2, it has to be decreasing in slope. And anything less than 2 has to be an increasing slope. So just by looking at the graph, you know that 2 minus root 2 has to be the max value. So 2 minus root 2 is where the steepest slope occurs.